Ladies and gentlemen out there, hope you're all doing well. We're staying safe, staying sane. Welcome to the second edition of Getting Goofy Radio. What we decided to come up with you guys tonight was something a little fun. We kind of talked about this before, never this specific topic, so I might be springing this on all Stev here. What do you feel about doing a draft?
I mean, I love sports, and I love talking. So I feel like Mel Kiper Jr. of Disney World right now.
So here we go. So what I'm about to propose is we know that the NFL draft is coming up here. There's actually a lot of drafts coming up. The WNBA draft's coming up.
Maybe.
We'll see. They're all going to happen. They're all going to happen like this. They're going to call people up on the phone. There's no one can work out. Who knows? But
this might be the closest thing to a draft that you see all year.
This could be the greatest athletic achievement that happens this year. This could be
Let's go.
This is it. So, bar draft. Disney World property bar draft.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to do a round robin.
Eric, I don't drink.
Well, it could be about atmosphere. It could be about.
It's going to be an interesting conversation. Let's go.
This could be about scent. This could be about atmosphere. This could be about experience, nostalgia, vibe, Disney presence, drinks, prices. It could be whatever you want. It could be about appetizers.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. This isn't a drinking show. If it happens to be about drinking, then to each your own. I propose to you a drinking draft. Let's say 6 rounds.
All right.
Snake draft.
Snake draft. All right. So 1, 4, 2, 3 follows that order.
Correct.
Let's go.
Correct.
I've got a bottle top here. I just dropped it, but it's back.
Flip it.
Smooth top, heads. Rough top, tails.
I'll call it in the air.
Give me a call.
Heads.
It is heads. Congratulations. It is a smooth top. Sorry, I have to move the computer because we lost it there, but smooth top, heads.
I will allow age before beauty.
Okay. All right. So I go first and fourth. And I don't know where I'm going to go with the strategy on this draft because like most people that love sports, are you more concerned with naming your favorite bar or beating your competition?
Or picking a potential that I'm going to like?
Cuz I'm more concerned with beating my competition. So, with the first pick in the draft of the 2020 Disney World, so only in the Orlando Disney World area. The first pick in the draft, 7 Bell Select.
Disney Springs count?
Disney Springs counts. It's part of Disney World.
Insert NFL draft sound here.
7 Bell selects the Rose and Crown Pub in the UK Pavilion of Epcot.
Wow. Solid draft pick. Tangibles high, entertainment high, location high.
Where else could you get a beer that's balanced on a dime?
Solid draft pick, man. A lot of people might not call it a number one overall, but you're probably taking my third or if not 5th pick there. So you're beating your competition.
I went with best player available, honestly. Let's go.
Fair enough.
Here, 2 and 3.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, 2 and 3. One of these picks is going to be an obvious one. Eric Kushel selects with the number 2 overall draft pick of the Walt Disney World Bars, WDW Bar. Africa.
Dang. I was gonna go one. I knew you wanted them, but I thought that I was gonna snake you. I thought I was gonna say Rose and Crown from you. Listen, because you love the Safari Amber.
My favorite drink on property though is the snake bite at Rose and Crown, so it would have been a very high draft pick for me. So Safari Amber, top notch brew at WDW Bar. I love WDW Bar, man.
Outside that bar, you have the show. Can't be the atmosphere. I mean,
when Baraduca was playing, R.I.P. Not that they're dead, but they lost their contract. When they're playing, that WDW Bar was incredible. You go get a.
It still is.
It still is.
The house talent is still immeasurable.
It's still there. They're playing they're playing vuvuzelas and whatever else it is. They go over, get an ear of corn. You come over, you get a safari amber. You sit there, you talk to the bartenders. The formed bar stools to fit your bottom, incredible, underrated. Dawa Bar, number 2 pick of the draft.
I cannot go wrong. The only reason I didn't pick Dawa Bar 1 is because I thought you might go Rosencrantz 1 specifically because of the snake bite. So let me hear 3. Let's see.
They'd be there. They would have been there. 3. I should probably be writing these down somewhere, I guess.
I know. I don't even have anything to write down. Maybe I'll put it on my phone.
No, I have a chat.
All right, let's do it.
Rose and Crown. Dawa. Okay, so first pick, Rose and Crown. Second pick, Dawa Bar. Third pick, I'm going the obvious. Talked about it in episode 1. La Cava de Tequila. You can't beat it. I mean, if there's a second and a third pick that you're going to write about, that's it. I just picked them. Maybe we shouldn't have done a snake. Maybe we shouldn't have done a snake draft because that's unfair.
Yeah. But I don't take it because here's what I have to say about that. You cannot go wrong with La Cava de Tequila. Fantastic shots. The queso is just out of this world. I would go back for that. I would go out of my way to find that, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
And what I would have to do, I would find that was it the spicy avocado tequila. What is the? It's the spicy margarita.
The jalapeno margarita. Jalapeno avocado marg.
Come on.
Top notch.
So I'm gonna hit you in the heart, literally, and snake out exactly what you don't want me to do next. You thought this was gonna go later, but I'm gonna take it from you. The very spot you, my friend, got engaged. I'm taking jelly rolls.
You sandbagging son of a gun.
Jelly roll. And I'm bringing it back with my next pick too because I got the next one too.
Well, give me some backstory for jelly rolls for those maybe. I mean, jelly rolls is one a lot of people might not know about, to be honest.
So jelly rolls is a place that if you come to Disney with kids and you've never got a babysitter, you've never been to Jelly Rolls, and it's unfortunate. Jelly Rolls is a dueling piano bar, and it is made in the mold of yesterday.
The dueling pianos bar.
It is made in the mold of yesterday with today's atmosphere. They've got everything you need. They've got crafted drinks. They've got call it songs. They've got requests. They've got everything you want in a bar. And, I might have taken them a little early in this draft. The problem is you can't sleep on it. It's fantastic. It is one of the only bars at Disney World that it charges a cover. With that said, it's one of the only bars that I will personally pay a cover for outside of Disney World, inside 100%. Of Disney World, anywhere. I mean, you're talking about people that play the piano and sing, world-class talent. They may not have massive talent contracts, but they're right there. Fantastic. I mean, you want to hear Billy Joel in his heyday? Jelly Rolls. You want to hear Little Ray Charles? Jelly Rolls. You want to hear a little Backstreet Boys from the mid-90s? Jelly Rolls. Come on, NSYNC? Jelly Rolls.
You're hitting on the head. You took a sleeper from me because a lot of people don't know about it. Heck, you mentioned it. I proposed to my wife on stage there. It is
I filmed it.
Heck, while you're sitting there, it kind of hurts when you pay. I think it was a $20 cover fee at one point, but it's 1 in, 1 out.
Well, it was $12 now. $12 now.
But it's 1 in, 1 out. It's not like it's not like, oh, because you have to pay a cover, it's a ton of like you're gonna get right in. No.
Yeah.
It is a popular bar. That is a solid draft pick, and that one hurt.
And I'm gonna go with potential over talent for the next draft pick. So I'm not picking a lineman. I'm picking a receiver that's got the capability to be big, capability to be a solid draft pick. I'm gonna go with the one and only Trader Sam's Grotto.
Ooh.
And the reason I'm doing that is and I'm going to say this. I'm not doing it because of the drink.
Trader Sam's
I'm doing
going
it because
at
of the
5.
atmosphere. I'm doing it because of the atmosphere.
Going at 5? There's a lot of Disney enthusiasts that would argue that's a top 3 pick. And
there's people that would say it's not because they say it's over the top because every time a drink is ordered by anyone, the room changes. But I like the Enchanted Bar. And for people that want to have a little bit of Disney magic, tell me where else you can experience Disney magic every time a drink is ordered other than Trader Sam's.
Give it all to me. I love it. I absolutely love it. Good pick. That's a solid 4 and 5 if you ask me. It put some pressure on me. So Trader Sam's going at 5. I might throw a couple curveballs at you that will maybe shake things up. Purely entertainment alone, I'm going to throw 6th pick in the WDW Bar Draft is the River Roost at the Port Orleans Riverside Resort.
Could be the most controversial yet. Also could be solid at 6. Maybe pick too late.
Yeehaw Bob. Yeehaw Bob. Yeehaw Bob. That's all it needs to be said. River Roost, your average lobby bar. There's a fireplace where you can be a good fireplace at a bar. I'm all about it. Give me a fire. Give me any kind of fire pit, fireplace, tiki. Give me something. I'm about it. River Roost, underrated, strictly because Yeehaw Bob. Yeehaw Bob, for those of you who don't know, Yeehaw Bob Jackson, to be exact, he is a over-the-top piano player who,
for lack of a better term, rips on the piano,
destroys the piano, shakes it back and forth, interactive, sings with the people. He has a cult following where people walk in who haven't heard him, don't know what song he's on, but he says a trigger word and people walk in and they know the response because he's so interactive.
Yeah, it's so amazing. 6th pick, here's my concern with taking that pick that high. Yeehaw Bob transcends the bar.
Yes.
What does the bar have outside of Yeehaw
So
Bob?
If this is a franchise player to me and he retires, I have to cut them because
is he the Tom Brady of that bar?
He is the Tom Brady of River. They do have incredible wings, but as soon as you lose Tom Brady, Edelman's still a good receiver. He's the wings, but is he still? No, not so much.
I guess we'll find out next year when Tom's playing in Tampa.
We'll see. So that's the 6th pick, River Roost. You know, I'm gonna change things up a little bit more. I'm going to start looking more at some resorts. We haven't really talked about resorts yet.
Don't take my next pick.
The resorts, I mean, have changed. We talked about River Roost. We're leaning that way a little bit. I have one in mind that I really want. I think you're gonna. I think you might take one. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on this one because I don't want you to take this one.
I keep in mind that you might have in mind for that one, and I hope you actually don't. Let's go.
With the 7th pick of the WDW Bar Draft, I'm going to take Abracadabra on the boardwalk.
He definitely got one.
Abracadabra is a solid bar. A little overpriced at times, but the atmosphere is awesome. If you're any kind of magician, fan of magic, the changing pictures, the color changing drinks is awesome. Just a solid bar. I think it really filled a void there on the boardwalk. You know, it gave another kind of destination other than Jelly Rolls.
We've seen Disney's Magic at play there. Some people call it chemistry. I call it Disney's Magic. Where else can you order a drink that's blue that turns purple as they shake it?
Bingo. It's a solid bar, and
it's a great bar. Great bar. The bartenders there, hands down. They have Disney knowledge. They have Orlando knowledge. They have Universal Studios knowledge. They've got it all.
I think you and I were sitting there. We had that conversation with that dude. I think I asked him on a date because he was that impressive. And
the first time, wouldn't be the first time, Biggie.
And don't sleep on the flavored popcorn or what do they make hummus out of? Chickpeas. The flavored chickpeas. Not your average bar nut. They do a flavored roasted chickpea. Abracadabra. Check it out.
Boom. Let's go. So I have 3 picks left. I got 2 right now, and then the last pick.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with a bar that some people wouldn't call a bar, but for me, luckily, bar is in the name. Geyser Point Bar and Grill, Wilderness Lodge.
Took mine.
Geyser Point Bar and Grill at the Wilderness Lodge.
View alone, man.
I mean, you get summertime, hot. You get shade on the water. You're looking over Seven Seas Lagoon. Where else can you sit down at water level, have a drink
at
a
level?
Very, very good burger, maybe the best burger in Disney World.
Bison Burger, 100% the best burger.
Look over Seven Seas Lagoon and enjoy yourself 10, 15, 20 an hour. Just where you need to go for the lull of the day to keep that continuity from morning to afternoon, afternoon to evening, after evening, as long as it's open. Maybe you can catch a little of the Main Street Water Parade, the water pageant. I mean, where else can you do that in Disney World? You can't. The answer is you can't.
Here's me crashing my computer with a bar stool because you.
So I got Geyser Point.
You sold that as a top 3 pick, and it easily could be.
It slipped. He slipped, and could very well end up being the sneaky number 1 pick overall when they do the redraft in 2 or 3 years.
That's occasionally they have a decent local brew on tap too, and there's man, good spot, good choice.
Now, I am gonna get controversial on the next pick. I feel like that's kind of what I've done. I've gone solid homegrown pick. Rose and crowned. I've got jelly rolls. I've got Geyser Point. Taking a flyer on Trader Sam's. I'm gonna take another flyer. I'm gonna bring it back to Animal Kingdom, and I'm gonna go Nomad Lounge. Nomad Lounge.
That's the biggest upset of the draft.
Tell me where it is. I mean, tell me what you can do there. It's small, a little smaller bar, but they can accommodate.
That's a steal.
They got great drinks, and Nomad Lounge, really more than the drinks, it depends on who is serving on that day. And this is why I'm taking Nomad so late, right? I've been to Nomad, and it's been one of the best experiences I've ever had at Disney World. I've also been there when it's been a little inconsistent, and they've taken 25 minutes to take my drink order. And that's why I've taken them so late. But the times that they get it right,
hit or miss,
hands down, world-class bar. The times they get it wrong, brings them this low in the draft.
You have home run days. You have some bad days. Again, I keep falling back on wings for whatever reason. Their wings are incredible. Heck, I saw Joe Rody in there one time. Makes him a top 5 pick immediately. Just the fact that he might be hanging out in there. The fact that the decorations, they have the tags from the people who've climbed mountains and stuff in there. Incredible. Solid pick. Man, we're rounding out this list here.
You have 2 more and I have 1 more, right?
See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9. So.
And there's so many more. We should have gone 20, 24 deep.
Heck, we could. But we'll see. Maybe we had another one on here. If we think it's some obvious ones, we can.
A B team draft next time.
the baseball.
We might have to do specific area snake draft.
Just resort, just park, just because now I'm thinking about it. And for those of you listening, we didn't have days to think about this. We dropped this literally. I thought about it 5 minutes before I mentioned it to Steven, and I dropped it on the chat, and here we are. So it's not like I'm literally just on my phone right here, just trying to think of the names of places.
This is live TV, seat of your pants stuff right here.
This is it. So that being said, I'm going to drop the number 10 pick on you guys. And this one is another resort bar. And a lot of this, more so than anything, is atmosphere, vibe, opportunity, if you will. And that's going to be the California Grill Lounge.
Come on.
For those of you who don't know, if at any time California Grill is anyone listening who's a fan of Disney knows that the upper level of the Contemporary Resort is one of the best restaurants on property. If you can't get a reservation, the lounge in the California Grill takes walk-ups. If there's availability, you can go up there. If you're lucky enough, you can get availability for the fireworks. Incredible. But another thing is, if you have eaten there in the same day at, let's say, 4, you go to the parks, you come back, you want to get another drink at 8:55, you're allowed to go back up to watch the fireworks. Top notch. You can get the flatbreads, incredible. Some of the foods there, great. But you get to, even if you don't see the fireworks, You get to overlook Seven Seas Lagoon. You get to see the Contemporary, the Polynesian, the Grand Floridian, Magic Kingdom. The view alone makes it a top 10 pick.
No, let's back up for a second. This is a great pick at 10, and even more so if you took liquor and drinks out of the equation and said, what is the best wine bar in all of Disney World? You would have an argument that this is the best wine bar in all of Disney World.
Without Wine Bar George, it's in the conversation.
I'm considering Wine Bar George.
It's still in the conversation.
I'm considering all the high-end restaurants, $5 restaurants. I'm considering everything because the one thing those places can't do is give you the view that the Contemporary Grill does, and with the wine list they have, you can get 2009, 2010 Skywalker for $170 a bottle. Very expensive. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say it's a cheap bottle of wine. Very, very expensive. Also, very delicious. Can't find that in a lot of places.
Can't find it many places.
I mean, let's go.
I'll take it.
Let's go. That's
Cali Grove's 9 to 10.
That pick may prove to be a 1 or 2 pick overall in the future if it pans out right and develops the right way.
It could. It really, really could. Come with my last pick. It's a tough one because I'm scrolling through half a dozen options. I'm looking at pictures. Like, I haven't been to a lot of the ones on at Disney Springs. And man, there's one I could probably get really hated on for here that people absolutely
don't say what you're about to say. If it starts with an R, you shouldn't say it.
No, I wouldn't. That's not one. But there's one that gets hated on so hard that is so near and dear to my heart that, I'm not even, I don't want to draft it because it's like that. It's just that untouched baby that I'm just going to like leave there. I'll pick them up in free agency. But what I'm going to do here, I'm going back to the parks and I'm going bassist. One of my favorite drinks I've ever had on property, which would be a peanut butter and jelly vodka milkshake. And I'm going to go with the Tune-In Lounge at 50s Prime Time in Hollywood Studios.
That is a sleeper pick. That's what you take with your last pick. It's what you do.
The Tune-In Lounge is the Tom Brady of the draft pick. He's the guy I pick in the 7th, 500 and whatever pick, and he comes and wins me 17 Super Bowls.
You know what they do? You know what the problem with Tune-In Lounge is? Sometimes you order that peanut butter jelly milkshake and you add some of that vodka in there, the little vanilla vodka in there, and you're like, oh, this is great. Sometimes they don't put enough in. Sometimes they put 4 ounces in.
Very hit or miss.
That's what's tough.
It's hit or miss. So I'm not.
And they cuss at you while they're doing it, and they don't cuss at you, but they say like, "Get your elbows off the tables."
Get your elbows off the tables, kids. And who did you have your vegetables first? You know how it goes.
I'm like, hey, why don't you stop talking to me and put less than 17 ounces of vodka in there? With that said, it cost $1 bajillion, so I'll actually take the 17 ounces of vodka. Just give me some peanut butter milkshake.
So I have had times where it's been extremely strong, or too weak, or too runny, or too thick, because you're putting a warm liquor in a frozen treat. So it is very difficult to make. But when it's made right, June through September, it's the best thing you could have. It's incredible. It beats a frozen.
If you haven't tried it, you don't need a reservation. Go walk in, wait till there's a seat available for you. If you have children with you, they can watch the TV that's right there in the little lounge and order yourself a grown-up peanut butter and jelly milkshake. It's incredible. Well worth the wait. It is fantastic, and it'll put a smile on your face.
Boom. Mic drop. 11th pick.
Can we go 12th pick?
Who's going to wrap us up?
I'm going to get a little weird here. And it's because this place is some place that I can go whenever they're open, always consistent. It can be super hot outside. It can be super cold outside. Whatever I'm feeling, they have. I'm going to bring it back to the boardwalk. I'm not going bar. I'm going to do the margarita stand at the boardwalk.
Wow.
Tell me why. Tell me why not. Frozen drink, mixed drink. They shake them in front of you. They've got tequila. They've got everything you need. But what they really have is they've got orange juice-based margaritas. And orange juice-based margaritas are the best margaritas, hands down. Don't argue with me because we'll go at it for days.
I can't argue with you. that is Mr. Irrelevant right there. You just gave this. You handed the keys to this guy to a brand new Chevrolet Silverado and said, "Take the keys. You're gonna have it. You might have a career in the NFL, but you just wow."
Either way, people are gonna know who you are.
That's such a good pick because more times than not, when I leave Epcot, I go out the International Gateway, I walk down the boardwalk, I stop and get a drink before heading back to my resort at the margarita stand. They've even gone above and beyond for us where we had gotten a light up drink cube at noon on an Epcot day, and then by 6 or 7 when we were leaving Epcot, that cube started dying. We stopped in there and they noticed our cube was dying. They gave us a new cube, a brand new light up drink cube.
Sounds about right.
Unbelievable. And like you said, it's not crappy sweet and sour mix. It's orange juice based margaritas. They also have pretzels. They also have nachos.
If you want them, they have other, they have other margaritas, right? But for me, that sunshine margarita, I think it's called a sunshine margarita. I don't have
sunrise, sunshine, whatever it is. I don't know either. But
you make a good margarita, orange juice, lime juice, triple sec, tequila, boom. They do it there and they do it right.
They make it from scratch too, and there's entertainment. You're on the boardwalk. You get a slice of pizza. That you might have stolen the draft from me with that pick.
I feel like we should have done 100 picks. I feel like I mean there are and let's be honest here. We're splitting hairs. We didn't name names of bars that bring absolute value and joy to the location of Disney World. This is part of Disney Magic.
Sure, it is. Every bit of that, like this just adds to every other thing. You could take all these bars away and Disney's still magical because there's another 10 that we would have drafted right behind these.
Right.
But these
I look at these, right? And I could very well say the ones you named are my favorite bars and the ones I named are your favorite bars. The thing is, you can't go wrong with a Rose and Crown, a Daiwa Bar, a La Cava de Quijila, a Jelly Rolls, a Trader Sam's, a River Roost, an Abracadabra, a Geyser Point, a Nomad, a Cali Grill Lounge, a Tune-In Lounge, and a Margarita Stand. All of those are distinct and fantastic for specific reasons. And you know what's crazy?
They can't go wrong.
Stand on their own. They all stand on their own. They could have been very, very well been one.
You said it best. They can all stand on their own. There's haters of each. There's lovers of each. For whatever reason, even the haters will love something about each one of those spots. And that's.
I mean, if you want to give me the win, I'll take it because I'm competitive. But otherwise, let's call it a draw.
I think it's a draw, but you might have stole with the margarita stand. That. Well, you pulled the wool over my eyes there, buddy.
I appreciate it. Well, let's bring that back. Next time we'll do a resort draft and have a fun time.
We'll do one of those too.
In the meantime, we appreciate you guys joining us. We just want to have fun and hope you guys have fun with us. So, keep on having fun and getting goofy, and we'll see you on the next episode.
He said it best. Have a good one, guys. Take care.